Without even realizing, munching has got to be our favorite pastime. Reading a book, would love to have something to munch on. Watching a movie, popcorn would be great. Chatting with a friend, some tea and snacks would be perfect. You would be surprised to know how much junk we consume without realizing. If you are like most people and love munching on your favorite snacks, then welcome. You're listening to TALRadio, powered by Touch a Life Foundation, and this is Foodology. I'm radio host Devansh, and on this show, I talk about the enormous world of a little word called food. Today, we will be getting to know the best alternative for our munch cravings. Dry fruits. They're not only nutritious, but they are also satisfying. Have you ever been puzzled about how the concept of drying came about? Well, drying fruits has been practiced for centuries, and it is the process of extracting the moisture content out of the fruit. In ancient times, when fresh fruit was difficult to preserve, dried fruit stood in situ, a fresh fruit. The basic idea of drying a fruit was to preserve it, as dry fruits last much longer than fresh ones, and they are much easier to store. They are sweeter because of more natural sugar and less dilution with water. Dry fruits have been a part of our diets since the ancient times. They were a popular food item in ancient civilizations like Egypt, Greece, and Rome. Over the years, dry fruits have maintained their popularity and they continue to be consumed by people all over the world. From raisins to apricots, prunes to figs, dates to cranberries, and everything in between, dry fruits have been a part of human life for thousands of years. But where did they come from, and how did they become such a beloved snack around the world? To help answer these questions, I'm going to take you on a journey back in time to explore the ancient history of dried fruits. In the ancient world, people found many ways to preserve their food, including salting, smoking, and drying. Drying, in particular, was a popular method because it allowed people to store food for longer periods without the need of refrigeration. The earliest evidence of dried fruit comes from the Middle East, where figs were one of the first to be dried. Archaeological evidences suggest that figs were being dried and preserved as early as 4000 BC in the region that is now modern-day Iran. From there, the practice of drying fruits spread throughout the Middle East and into Europe, where it became especially popular in ancient Rome. Romans were known to enjoy a wide variety of dried fruits, including apricots, dates, and figs. Dried fruits were not just a snack, but also an important part of the Roman diet. They were often used in stews, sauces, and other dishes, adding nutrition and flavor to meals. As the practice of drying fruits spread throughout the world, different cultures developed their own unique methods of preservation and preparation. In China, for example, dried fruits were often eaten as a snack or used in traditional medicine. Dried plums or prunes were believed to aid digestion and promote good health. In the Americas, indigenous people developed their own methods of drying fruit, including the use of sun and wind to dry fruits like cranberries and blueberries. In Africa, dates were an important source of food and income for many communities. The Berber people of North Africa were known for their expertise in drying and preserving dates, which were often used in traditional dishes and desserts. The age of exploration, which began in the 15th century, saw European sailors and traders traveling to distant lands in search of new goods and resources. One of the most important trade routes for dried fruit in the ancient times was the Silk Road, which connected China to the Mediterranean. Along this route, traders carried dried fruits like apricots, figs, dates, along with other valuable items like spices, textiles, and precious metals. During this age of exploration, dried fruits also became popular among sailors and explorers, who relied on them as a source of nutrition during long voyages at sea. Christopher Columbus, for example, brought dried fruits like raisins and prunes on his voyages to the New World. Today, dry fruits continue to be a popular snack around the world, enjoyed by people of all ages and cultures. But while the processes of drying fruits has remained largely unchanged over the centuries, modern technology has made it easier and more efficient to produce and distribute dried fruits on a larger scale. Time to talk about some of our favorite contenders in this category. Almonds. Almonds have been an important part of human diet for thousands of years, and their consumption has been associated with numerous health benefits. So let's get started by exploring the history of almonds. Almonds are believed to have originated in the Middle East and Central Asia, where they have been cultivated for a really long time. The ancient Greeks and Romans were particularly fond of almonds, and they considered them to be a symbol of fertility and prosperity. Their popularity continued to grow during the Middle Ages, and they became an essential ingredient in many European dishes. In fact, during the Renaissance, almonds were considered to be a luxury food item and were often used to decorate lavish banquets. Fast forward to present day, almonds are grown in many parts of the world, including the US, Spain, Italy, and Australia. Almonds are an important source of nutrition and are a great addition to a healthy and balanced diet. They are packed with vitamin E, magnesium, and protein. Studies have found that almonds can help to reduce the risk of heart diseases by lowering the LDL cholesterol and reducing inflammation in the body. In addition to heart health benefits, almonds may also have a positive impact on blood sugar levels. Plus, they are a great source of antioxidants which help to protect against oxidative stress and reduce the risk of certain types of cancer. Almonds are truly versatile, and they can be used in so many different ways like almond milk, almond flour, almond butter, and whatnot. Cashews. Cashews are one of the most popular nuts in the world, prized for their unique shape, creamy texture, and delicious flavor. They are native to Brazil, but now are grown in many parts of the world, including India, Africa, and Southeast Asia. The history of cashews can be dated back to the 16th century, when Portuguese explorers first discovered the nut in Brazil. They were so impressed by the flavor and versatility of cashew that they took it back to Europe and introduced it to the rest of the world. Since then, cashews have become a staple in many different cuisines, from Asian stir-fries to vegan cheese sauces. But they are not just a delicious and versatile treat, they are also packed with health benefits. One of the biggest health benefits of cashews is their heart protective properties. They reduce the bad cholesterol and increase the good HDL cholesterol. Again, just like almonds, they are rich in antioxidants, which help to reduce inflammation and protect against oxidative stress. There are so many ways in which you can use cashews in your kitchens, like cashew milk, cashew cheese, cashew butter, cashew cream, cashew granola, and whatnot. With their delicious flavor and impressive health benefits, it's no wonder that cashews have become such a beloved nut around the world. Raisins. Raisins were first produced in Persia, which is modern-day Iran. They were highly valued in those times because they were easy to store, transport, and were a good source of nutrition. The ancient Greeks and Romans also enjoyed raisins, and they were often used in religious ceremonies. During the Middle Ages, raisins were traded as a luxury item and were often used as a form of currency. Today, they are widely available and are enjoyed by people all over the world. Raisins are important for a number of reasons. Firstly, they are a great source of energy, because one small box of raisins can contain around 130 calories, making them the perfect snack for people who are on the go. Secondly, raisins are packed full of nutrients. They contain vitamins like B6, iron, and potassium, which are all essential for good health. Thirdly, they are incredibly versatile. They can be added to salads, baked goods, and even savory dishes like stews and curries. Raisins are rich in antioxidants, which protect the body against damage from free radicals. They are a good source of fiber, which is important for maintaining a healthy digestive system. Raisins also contain natural sugars, making them a great alternative to processed sugar, making them a healthy snack option. There are so many ways in which raisins are used all over the world. They are used in a trail mix by combining various nuts, seeds, and other dry fruits to create a tasty and a healthy snack. Raisins are used in baked goods. They're used in salads, oatmeal, curry, and whatnot. Next up, we have pistachios. Pistachios have been around for centuries and have become one of the most popular snacks worldwide. These are small green nuts with their unique taste and texture. Pistachios originated in Central Asia and have been cultivated for over 2000 years. The earliest known evidence of pistachios dates back to 7000 BC, where they were grown in the region that is now modern-day Turkey. These nuts were then introduced to the Mediterranean region by the Romans and were later brought to the US in the 1800s. Pistachios are not only delicious, but they are also packed with so much goodness. They are an excellent source of protein, fiber, healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals. Pistachios are one of the best low-calorie snacks that can help you feel fuller for longer. They are an excellent source of heart-healthy fats, including monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats. These healthy fats can help to lower the LDL cholesterol levels. Pistachios contain dietary fiber, which can promote digestive health and prevent constipation. Pistachio butter, pistachio milk, pistachios in salads, curries, fruits. There are endless possibilities when it comes to these nuts. With their rich history and numerous health benefits, it's easy to see why pistachios have become such a popular snack worldwide. A lot of the times, this question arises in our minds that what is the best time to consume nuts? Well, the answer to that is that they should be consumed the first thing in the morning if you want to get the most out of them. Nuts, when eaten with breakfast, will help you avoid exhaustion and maintain a healthy blood pressure level in your body. They also aid in the removal of bad cholesterol from the bloodstream and enhance the health of your core. A fistful of nuts should be consumed every day, which you can split into various time periods. Dry fruits can do so much for your health, but it's also important to remember that moderation is key when it comes to consuming dry fruits. Dry fruits are a great source of nutrition, vitamins, and minerals, and they provide a range of health benefits that can improve your overall health. I've talked about a few of the most popular dry fruits out there, how they can help to improve your digestion, increase energy levels, enhance your brain function, prevent chronic diseases, and whatnot. I even talked about the versatile ways in which they can be incorporated into our diets, like snacking on them, adding them to your breakfast, or using them in baking or a trail mix perhaps. However, one thing to keep in mind that moderation is very important when it comes to consuming dry fruits, as they can be high in calories. It's important to read the labels before purchasing them and to drink plenty of water to prevent constipation. I hope this episode inspired you to include a few more dry fruits in your diets and make healthier choices when it comes to your nutrition. Remember, small changes can lead to big improvements in your health and well-being. I want to thank you so much for sticking around with me on this episode of Foodology. I had an incredible time talking to you. This is radio host Devansh signing off. Hope you have a beautiful and a magical day ahead. See you soon.